State Highway 7 in Oklahoma, west of Davis. We're heading toward the west. The storms starting to form here along a cold front / dry line. I guess this is actually more the dry line here, and no warnings have been issued yet. We are now rather uneventfully heading down a county road just north of Huntington, Oklahoma, toward the small community of Katy. Okay, it is now 6:06 p.m. and about a minute or two ago, the National Weather Service issued a severe thunderstorm warning for several counties, including northern Garvin County, based on a couple of severe thunderstorms, one of which 3 miles south of Maysville, Oklahoma. Yeah, this always gets a lot of attention from people when you see clouds hanging down like this vertically. Okay, we're sitting in the Walmart parking lot in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and we're getting a pretty good hailstorm here. One hit the top of the car a while ago that sounded like it was at least golf ball size, maybe bigger. As you can see, it's bouncing all in the parking lot here. I'm going to turn the brightness down a little bit. A lot of them are 1.5 inches, maybe 1 3/4 inches. Ironically, there's not a lot of rain coming down with this storm, but there is a good bit of hail. 1 point, there's the big one. Biggest one we've seen, and that one's probably, again, maybe 3 inches across. That's a big hailstorm. Still have the windshield intact. We're happy about that. Longest dimension is probably 2.5, almost 3 inches. This one fractured as it was coming down. You can see the flat surface where it broke off. May have hit something other than the grass. Most of the hail on the asphalt is melted, but the bigger ones are still around. The rain has quit, the storm's moved off to the east, and I would venture to guess they didn't get more than a tenth of an inch of rain out of the storm, but they got some pretty good size hail, and I'm sure there are going to be some dents in some people's vehicles and some plants that were hurt and some other things. Fortunately, there weren't thousands of these things this size, but there were enough of them to where people are going to remember it. So some more hail, this time in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and looks like that storm has passed on to the east, so we're going to head back south now and try to catch a couple of storms further south in Oklahoma and moving across the Red River from Texas. Whoa! Yeah. These aren't as big as the ones in Lindsay, but there are a lot more of them. Although it's kind of hard to tell because when they hit the asphalt, they're breaking. Some of them are. But I'd say the biggest one is a whole bunch of them about 1 inch, maybe 1.5 inches across. Whoa, there went a big one. Woo! Goodness. You might want to, whoa, 2 inch, there's a 2 incher. You might want to call the National Weather Service and report the size of this hail up here. 2 miles south of Lindsay. Yep, and I'm thinking, I'm seeing some now that may be bigger than that. They're egg sized. Right. Wow. I would go somewhere, but I don't know what direction to go. I can't even hear you anymore. Yep. I'm thinking there's one ahead of me that may be That thing may be 3 inches across. So I would say 2 to 2.5 inch hail. Yeah, 2 to 2.5. Okay, because they need to upgrade that warning, the hail size. Whoa! Woo! That was a big one. Holy crap. Okay, that'll be fine. All right, take care. Bye-bye. This has turned out to be a little more interesting than I thought. I would go somewhere to get away from the hail, but I'm not sure which direction to go at the moment. I've lost a windshield wiper. You can see the nub back on the left side here. So it's going to be a little bit difficult to go anywhere with only one windshield wiper, at least go anywhere where it's raining of any significance. And it's continuing to come down, great big pieces, bigger than what the National Weather Service was advising. Whoa, there was one that hit the roof. You can hear them. They're huge. Not that many of them right now, but the ones that are coming down, I just saw one bounce in the grass. Thing looks like tennis ball size. So, so far, the roof's intact. I don't see any, well, yeah, I do. I see a lot of dents on the hood. But that's why it's a 1987 Dodge Raider. It's not exactly a catastrophe if I get a few dents in the car. There's some of the hail on the ground. It's 2 inches easily, maybe some more than that. Just enormous chunks of hail on the ground. Okay, we're gonna shoot in here. Here's a couple of the large hailstones. They were literally all over the place, this size, which is tennis ball size, maybe a little bit bigger than that. They're the same size as my diameter of my Dysanti water bottle. So I'm gonna measure, hey, yeah. Okay. Yep. Wow. It's when I put my 4 fingers together, it's about the width of my 4 fingers. So that's at least tennis ball size hail. I'm recording all this too. Okay, here's the hood of the car from last night's chase, and maybe a little bit difficult to see, but if we get at the right angle, there's a ding. There's one right there. There are quite a few. Suffice it to say, probably a dozen pretty decent sized ones. Get at the right angle, catch the reflection, they're pretty visible. So just one of the hazards of living in Oklahoma, well, for that matter, almost anywhere in the country, because hail can occur just about anywhere under the right conditions. And overall, not too bad. There's the windshield wiper. We're going to see about replacing it. Didn't break the structural arm, it just broke the wiper blade off itself, so we'll replace that. But otherwise, this is what the hood of the Raider looks like, with lots of small indentions.